My face is freaking out. Stupid weather. Hey guys! Recently I just got my lashes done. I don't know if you can tell if they're longer, but they are. And they're pretty... amazing. This isn't the first time I got eyelash extensions. This is actually my second time. And this time I went for eyelashes that had more volume and are longer than my first ones. These ones are actually 12 millimeters, so I think they're pretty long. Anyway, for today's video I decided to show you how I take care of my eyelash extensions, how do they last longer, and just pretty much how to cope with them. The first time I had eyelash extensions, I did not know what to do with them. I wasn't sure how to take care of them. I wasn't even sure if they were already falling off, or was that really my real eyelashes. As time came, I actually got some of my own ways on how I take care of them. I also did a lot of research, and I just want to show you guys what I do, so let's get to it. So the first thing you want to do is to lube them up. I actually have my very own little baby oil bottle with me, and I bring this with me pretty much all the time. The place where I did my eyelash extensions were kind enough to give me my own spoolie. You could get this kind of spoolie anywhere, cosmetic shop. I did see some groceries that actually have them. And what I like to do is to just dab a little bit of oil on the eyelashes. So just take a cotton swab. You just need a little bit of amount. You don't really need that much oil. What we're doing here is we're just making the lashes a bit more bendable, because if they're dry they tend to fall off easier. So we just want to lube them up. Apply the oil on our lashes. Be very gentle. You don't want to get too much either, so you know, just right will be good enough. And after that, we're just gonna comb it with spoolie. So when we comb it upwards. We follow the way that the lashes go. So I start off from the bottom, turning it upwards, just to keep the shape of the lashes. And you also want to do the same on the top part. This will help keep your lashes curled. I did this at work when I first got my lashes, and it was pretty funny because my boss saw me combing my lashes, and it was pretty weird, but I mean, beauty, right? Next tip is to try to avoid eye makeup. I really like it when I have eyelash extensions on because it kind of stops me for a while from using eyeliner. I mean, I'm barely wearing any makeup today. I just went out like this and I look totally fine. Especially mascaras. Don't use mascaras. If you use mascara, the little eyelash extensions tends to stick and then just get removed, and it's just really bad. So I suggest don't do it. Don't do it. You could use eyeliner and eyeshadow, but the thing is you would have a hard time removing it afterwards. So you know what? The beauty of the eyelash extensions is to just have it all natural. Natural. Which brings me to tip number 3. How do you remove makeup from your face without touching the lashes? I mean, it's pretty much almost the same thing. It's just that you have to be cautious. Just that you have to be a bit more cautious not to touch the eye area, especially the lash part. I have my makeup remover from Combo Skin. It's an oil makeup remover, so it's easier to remove the makeup from my face. Usually I put like loads of makeup remover, but you know, I don't really wear makeup that much anymore since I got these lashes, so we're just gonna use a little bit of amount and just do your regular. It really cut my whole makeup routine in like 80%. So instead of my usual 30 to 1 hour makeup routine, I only do it now for like, I don't know, 10 minutes, sometimes even less. And that's not the end of it. I mean, after makeup remover, I usually use like facial foam, so I'm gonna show you how to do that in just a minute. So I always use the Biore facial foam cleanser, and this one is in mild. And the same thing, you're gonna definitely want to avoid your eyes. Okay, then now I'm gonna rinse this off. To make it easier for you, make sure that you're nearer to the sink or your tub of water. I mean, just avoid splashing them on your eyes, you know, like rinse it here first and the forehead outwards. Do your best not to reach the eye area so much. The thing is, if the facial foam gets to your eye, it's pretty hard to, you know, calm your eyes down because of the extensions. So, you know, handle with care. So I'm finally done cleaning my face. Moving over to tip number. So tip number 4 is to not touch your lashes as much. Sometimes I am like a kid. I do want to touch my lashes a lot, especially when I first got them. But try to avoid doing that. You know, just leave them be. They make your face pretty. Just let them do their job. Don't start picking on them. Don't start pulling them up. I am guilty for that because sometimes I do when they start hurting my eyes. But don't do that. Don't be like me. And lastly is to not take off your lashes by yourself. The first time I got my eyelash extensions, 2 weeks later I went to the beach for like 4 days. I didn't necessarily took them off myself, but you know, as I swam and everything, it just naturally got off. But if ever you are feeling irritated with your lashes, or you maybe just don't want them anymore, you want to rest your actual lashes, then I suggest you to go to where you got your eyelash extensions, or go to any salon that has that kind of service. Ask a professional to remove it for you. Do not remove it for yourself. I actually know a few people who did this already, and I would not say names, but personally I would not do that. In my opinion, just go to a professional. Let them do their job, and you know, you don't want to sabotage your fake lashes and your actual lashes. So there you go, guys. I know this is just like a quick advice for you, and for those who are planning to have eyelash extensions in the future, it will change your life, or at least your look. But yeah, if you have any other eyelash extension tips, please share it with me. I'm not really what you like call an expert. I still want to have some tips from other people and how I could make this better. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and if you want more videos like this, make sure to let me know in the comments down below. I actually have a short promotional video on the place where I got these lashes. It's called The Minute. It's around 3 minutes long, and it's also here in my channel, so go check that out. So that's it for me today, and I guess I'll see you next time.